Oh, yeah, they do.
199, 98. I'm just kidding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, everybody, to Talking Rad, episode 83. This is the podcast of the Radkatz.
And we're your hosts, the radkatz.
Yeah, if you want to know our names, you have to donate to our Patreon.
Because every time we try to tell you our names, someone screws it up.
You want to know your
I'm
name?
looking at you two on the ends. That's right.
You want to know your
He
name?
says stuff, too.
But he's gotten better.
He calls himself Burgundy, and he
He's
calls
like-
himself
he's
freaking
like-
Michelin Man.
He's like Big Peepee is me.
Yeah.
My name's Big
Yeah.
Pete P. Tom.
Big Peter.
No, yeah.
He calls
personally,
himself
if you want to know
Pee-Pee
my
Straw.
name, you have to. You
That's
have
a
to-
throwback.
I'll write it.
If you guys want to know what that one's about, go back and watch the VOD for our
That's a rip
latest
thing.
stream.
Please don't watch that. That was something
Twitch.tv/radcats.
the pee-pee straw. Okay, let's stop talking about it so we can keep our viewers for this episode. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we got a great episode of the podcast, not sponsored by Snapple.
Also, if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, we appreciate you.
Or Google Chrome. That
Yeah.
one's popping as well.
Or Google Chrome, or
Yeah.
if you're listening on YouTube, we appreciate you there as well. Drop a fat comment down below commenting on Thane's feet because he never wears socks.
And he's dang proud of him, too.
Because I don't like to wear socks. All right.
How? My feet are freezing. I have socks and loafers on, and my feet are always still cold.
Thanks, boy.
Here's the
Thanks,
thing.
Cole.
I wear socks and then my feet get too hot, so I take them off and
And then they get too cold, and then
Yeah.
it's just never ending, right?
yeah, it's a never-ending cycle. And that's why I don't like to wear socks because like it gets too hot on my feet. Now my
It's
feet are too cold.
It's the never-ending
feet are too
story,
hot.
right?
Feet are too
Exactly,
cold.
yeah. So, continuing with the trend of let's get a drink before the start of the podcast, it was my turn to do so because I'm hosting today. And this is not the drink that I wanted to get.
That's a good disclaimer.
What I was actually looking for was the Mountain Dew Black Label, which is like a black cherry drink.
Dang.
I wanted to get it for you guys because I know you guys have probably have never tried it in your entire lives because you guys don't like Mountain Dew.
I like Mountain Dew.
Oh, you?
Mountain Dew tickles me.
I
love Mountain
I
Dew.
like some flavors.
No,
of
you
Mountain
don't.
Dew.
I've never once seen you drink it other than
I
Baja
don't.
Blast.
I don't
I
like
like
Mountain
it.
Dew.
I don't
but
go out of
like-
my way to get it, but I
Really?
like it. I really enjoy it every time. If
I
I
think-
see it,
I
that's
don't
my
like it.
choice. I'm gonna
I
pick
knew
it.
you didn't like it. I knew Thane didn't like it. I guess I didn't know that Zay did like it.
If I'm at like a barbecue and I see it, that's what I'm gonna get.
Really?
Because-
I mean,
yeah.
to be
Wow.
fair, Cole, I don't think you have seen Zay drink Mountain
Not
Dew at
once in
all
my
for
life,
the
other
year-
than
the
Baja
year we've been
Blast,
living
yeah.
together.
And so I just assumed he didn't like it. 'Cause I had a box one time and like, no, like I guess you're not
I
gonna.
usually
ask
don't
me
ask.
for it.
Yeah, I usually
That's
don't
true.
ask.
Thane's
I
the
don't
only
like
kind
doing
that
that.
would have. Yeah, that's true.
Oh wait,
Alright.
these all got facts. Let's all
Yeah,
got
yeah.
facts.
We're getting to that, Zay.
Oh,
I
okay,
figured.
I thought you just skipped.
I know what Snapples are. This ain't my first time drinking a Snapple.
It's
Come
your
on,
first
Zay.
Apple rodeo.
But yeah, so I wanted to get those Mountain Dew Black Label black cherry drinks. I think they're discontinued though, which sucks because I really like those. They were a fun little change up to the Mountain Dew life that I live. But I end up getting Snapple. This is the strawberry kiwi flavored. It's called Kiwi Meets Berry, all natural. It has 100 calories per. I'm just gonna go through all that.
It's
crap.
really fun. I like the taste.
Oh yeah, I mean
All right.
strawberry kiwi. It's pretty
So
good.
there's a podcast that I listen to where they'll drink drinks as well, but
Oh,
they'll
yeah?
rate them.
Oh really?
They'll rate them. They have a system, like at a numeric system, but
Yeah.
we can just rate it like if we like it or not, or what we think about it.
We like it. Yeah,
I
I'm
give
down.
this,
I think we should be doing
Chinese-
that. Yeah.
I get this a Chinese sweatshop out of
Crime
Freedom.
out of freedom.
So that means
So you don't like
so
it at
Thane-
all, then?
No, that means he loves it. He's a dirty guy. He's a horrible man.
I want to be free.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyway,
This reminds me that life is hard.
as people know, Snapples are interesting and fun because they have a Snapple fact under the cap, which is part of the drinking experience with these Snapples. So I wanted to go down the row and go through our Snapple facts, and we get into our normal BS crap that we do for a little bit. Then I'll do some topics because I got some topics for y'alls.
All right.
Let's go. Hit it up with Zay.
Okay, so it says on the top, real fact in quotations.
Yeah,
so
mine said that too.
real
number,
fact.
What number?
Real fact.
number 682. So do you know if they're real or not?
I
It
was
says
I
real.
I would assume
Real.
they're real. I've always thought they were
Real.
real. Man, this is
All
really
right.
tasty.
Most turkeys.
job, Cole.
So mine is more turkeys are raised in California than in any other state in the United States.
Wow.
Well, that makes
Well,
sense.
that makes
California's
sense.
pretty
California's full of turkeys.
Get a load of this, Joker.
Dang, that was a
big. What a
bowling. That was,
bunch of joker.
dang, that was a bowling joke. Good job.
It's a dad joke.
Yeah, thing
Oh,
freaking
okay.
goes and bowls with the old man out back every
In California.
every
night.
Thursday.
Yeah, they still haven't found Jimmy's corpse because I bashed his head in with a bowling ball.
Oh my gosh. Oh shoot, that reminds me of
Is
another
that what your fun fact says?
Yeah.
one. So
I committed murder.
before we get to the fun facts again, that reminds me of something I saw on Reddit the other day. I was asked Reddit, it was what is something you know that you probably shouldn't know? And it was this guy that's went on a huge rant about how to like hide a body.
Oh, cripes.
Yeah. So they reminded me of it. Like one of the things is like, don't bury the body in a 6 foot long grave. Dig 6 feet down.
Oh, so with their head down. Or their like feet down.
It doesn't,
I guess
yeah.
either
So
way.
they're sure it looks
Either
like
way.
they're standing up.
Oh,
And that's because
cripes.
when they're doing an aerial search,
It's gonna be a lot
they
harder.
look for a 6 foot long patch of dirt that's been messed with.
Dang.
The other thing they said is to bury a dead animal on top of the person, so maybe go 7 feet down, then do a dead animal over a layer of dirt.
So they're not thinking to go deeper.
So
than
when a
that.
dog goes, oh, there's a dead animal, the cop just goes, oh, it's just an animal. That's what the dog found, and they don't go deeper.
Oh.
Okay, none of you guys murder people. Now time for Snapple facts.
I want to read this Reddit.
Snapple fact or real fact
Also
number.
pull teeth out so they can't check general records.
That was actually one of the things they said. Cut off hands and feet and get rid of the teeth
Oh.
because that's really easy to like
Those are
identify people
prints.
from that.
Yeah.
Makes them harder to identify. Damn. that's
Anyway,
so
Snapple fact, real
messed
fact,
up.
1472. That is quite the word I'm looking at right now. Sphenopalatine
Can I read it?
ganglioninorrhea is the technical name for brain freeze. Can you try
Well,
that?
if that
Scotty?
won't cause a brain freeze, I don't know what will.
Yeah, the word will.
Thing just
Hold
starts
on, You're
glitch.
shaking like a
Thing starts
madman.
glitching up.
It's sphenopalpatine. Sphenopal.
Oh, so it's like Sheev.
Oh, not Palpatine.
He's a good friend of
It's
Sheev.
sphenopalatine. Oh, I got to
It's
read.
2 words.
Ganglioneuralgia. I'm not sure what the heck you said, but I don't know if our words lined up at all.
Close
Also,
enough.
does anybody else's bottle smell weird? Like, I go in for a drink and I get this weird whiff of like dirt.
I don't smell no dirt.
Well, I mean, it is made from the
Oh.
best stuff on earth.
Yours kind of has it. Maybe it's your hands.
Mine,
You smell yours too? Oh, that's not my hands. I washed them.
you know what mine smells like? Mine smells like
Maybe somebody
like when you
washed it
grab a
with soap.
sponge and like it has like that
Yeah,
weird smell
that
after.
weird
Yeah.
wet-
Well, it says it's all natural, so maybe they're
Okay, it's not dirt, Zay. You're right. It smells like
It's
One
like
of
the
the-
sponge,
smells
like
like
a
a
sponge
cat.
you
smells
use
like
it.
a dish sponge.
Yeah, a dish sponge. Yeah.
maybe they're reused bottles. They didn't wash them.
Yeah, it smells like a dish sponge. I don't know why I said cat. I guess cats kind
I'm
of
not sure why I
similar.
said dirt.
Sometimes you use cats as sponges, right, Thane?
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think where you bought
He
this, they're
hates it.
washing all their bottles
Yeah,
For-
at Walmart.
for Karina? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Mac hates it. He always hisses at Dad. He's like, "Come on, we gotta do the dishes." He's like,
Oh my gosh, this is kind of funny that I got this one because this happens to me a lot. Real fact, number
about wet-
953.
Wet dreams are very.
Wet dreams are very healthy and common in most males.
And it's just like, I don't get any.
What a wet dream. No, I was kidding. I don't wet and tell.
Oh.
So this says the longest attack of hiccups ever lasted 68 years.
You're
Okay.
joking.
I don't know if I can
Wow.
believe that's a straight
The
attack
longest
of
attack
hiccup.
of hiccups ever lasted.
"It's kind of like."
Ever.
imagine?
Ever. Sorry. The longest attack of hiccups ever lasted 68 years.
Could you imagine this dude? He's 67 or 69 years old, and he's like, "They're
"It's
gone! They're gone! They're gone!"
He just goes
What,
down.
what you don't know
He
is
goes
part
down,
two
just-
is part two is it would have went longer, but he kicked the bucket.
Yeah, he because he
Or her.
stopped hiccuping, he died.
I figured it was. They're gone!
That was that's what keep
Oh,
that was
no.
that was keeping him alive.
What if he's just like, you know what? I'm done with this hiccup business. Boom.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
whoa.
He does his last
committed
hiccup.
This is my last.
One last hiccup to Flavortown.
No. That reminds me of a story of a guy who like tried to sue Harley Davidson because he rode a motorcycle, and he got a boner, and he claimed he got like a boner for like a year and a half.
That's not
Because
real.
of Harley?
Yeah, because of the Harley.
You could not have a boner for a year and a
I
half.
know. It's like what kind of bull crap is that?
It's just like when they tell you, if you take like a what's it called? What is it? Like Viagra. If you have an erection for longer than 4 hours, you're supposed to contact a medical professional.
Yeah.
So like, imagine having a boner for a year and a half. You don't say a word,
Yeah,
and then you
yeah.
go up to the manager at Harley, like, you're getting sued.
Yeah.
Why?
It's all your
Pulls
fault
it,
because
whips
of
it out.
this.
Look down. He's just, oh, sir, get out of my store.
It's like, put that away, man.
Come on.
That's a Harley Davidson, not a Bed Bath and Beyond.
Sir, Adam and Eve is the store over.
We got
Next to
class here, sir. Get out of here.
him. Are you here to have a... never mind.
All right, then. What's your Snapple fact?
At least you know the guy who got struck by lightning 9 times and then committed suicide because he got rejected by a girl, something like that. Anyways,
That's
my
not real. No way. That's
Hey,
real.
He's like, this is my fun fact.
anyways, real fact number 870. It ain't nothing but a G thing. No, I was just kidding. President Warren G. Harding once lost White House China in a poker game. Nice job, Harding.
Yeah, good job, you president.
Way to poker up the White
Why
House.
are you gambling? You're supposed to be in the White House. This country is falling apart. I don't know which president. I don't know which era Warren G. Harding was.
Get back in that
It
house
was,
now.
It was right around Calvin Coolidge. I know that.
like
much.
early,
I used to remember
early
the song.
1900s.
Yeah, it's like Warren G.
Is that like
Harding,
40s?
Calvin
Before that, isn't it?
Coolidge, Franklin Roosevelt. I think he's like
yeah, Calvin
no,
30s or
Coolidge.
I
40s,
think,
right?
No, I think he's the really early 1900s. Like
Calvin
the
Coolidge
zeros
didn't
or the
do-
tens.
I remember learning history class that Calvin Coolidge didn't do jack about the Great Depression. He just sat in his office, was like, and then Franklin Roosevelt was like, "Get out, get out! We're fixing this country. Get out, get
Yeah,
out! I'm gonna
take-
do it in my wheelchair."
Take that,
Oh,
Calvin.
Get the hell out.
Freaking
Yeah,
Calvin.
what is he? He walks in. I got polio. I'm doing better than you, bitch.
Calvin's
Yeah.
probably rocking his life with his friend Hobbes or something, and like that's
Oh,
why he wasn't a
gosh.
good president.
Calvin was probably getting freaking just slurped on by Bethany, his
He's probably-
waitress.
He was probably too busy designing underwear for some dude named Klein. Like, what the
yeah.
heck?
What perverts.
Yeah, freaking
Calvin.
scumbags.
Oh,
right
did he
there.
have any chipmunks?
Oh, my gosh.
That was close, guy. You kind of missed it on one.
Bro, are all
letter.
the chipmunks named after freaking presidents? You got Theodore.
I don't think Simon. is one.
Simon.
I don't
Yeah,
think
or
so.
Alvin. Alvin
Maybe.
and Simon are not presidents.
Yeah.
Neither of
Can
them.
you confirm that?
What if their
I-
middle name,
I can
Cole?
look it up.
What if their middle name?
Yeah.
Could have been their middle name, but the fact that you started with Theodore, that just means you only know one president, Theodore Roosevelt.
And then he heard Alvin, but Calvin.
Yeah.
Go at me.
I'm just
Sky, you're
wrecking
really
your-
dealing with.
Hey,
You're
I'm
dealing
whipping-
with.
Sky,
I'm-
come up with better Snapple facts. That's what I want. From
He's
you.
dealing with the
I'm
Mandela
Snapple fact
effect. It's the
69.
Mandela effect.
Hey, I'm whipping my wanner around just like everyone else trying to hit stuff, okay? The president thing might have worked. We haven't confirmed it yet.
I don't need to. I'm pretty sure there's not been a Simon.
You can't say that if you don't know.
I'll just Google it. What are the chipmunks named after? Can you-
Yeah,
I'm
probably,
A chipmunk the Google.
I got a hot take or unpopular opinion. The Chipmunks trilogy, the live action
Quad-
sort of thing. It's
It's
the
a
best
quadrilogy. now.
quadrilogy. It's one of the best quadrilogies ever.
I
The
only
reason the quadrilogy stopped because one of them came out the same day as Force Awakens. The
They-
last one.
They don't at me. That's one of the best series ever. Don't at me, Dane. Alvin, really,
it
you
went
really
the way
brought us a
of
lot of
Ice Age.
entertainment.
the animated ones were better in my opinion. I didn't really like the live action ones.
The
Dude, the animated ones are my jam.
Yeah, they're fun.
the Alvin
Animated
Trilogy
ones were
series,
fun. Yeah.
It's like Ice Age. They're both behind the 20th Century Fox studio lot, and they were both
Just took it out back and
Right.
murdered.
That's what happened to Ice Age.
Ice Age
Yeah.
is our end.
That's what they want to do. That
There are like
baby.
6 Ice Age movies.
That-
like,
that
I
Ice
like
Age
the first
baby.
one.
It's like,
They
God,
love
it's
the
an
Ice Age
abomination.
baby. You
Kill
want to
it.
put it down?
The Chipmunks were named after the executives of their original record label.
Oh,
That's all
cool.
it says. Sorry, Sky, no presidents.
Back then, how they would
Aw,
do it,
so
I
I
think how they
lose.
would do it back
Lose.
then
Dang it.
is that they would sing like really slow. It's like we can hardly, and then they'd speed it up. That's how they did the voice effect.
I'm gonna Google it right now. I feel like there's a president named Simon. or
There's
has
no
a-
Simons. I could see an Alvin, but I'm almost positive there's no Simons. I'm like 98% positive.
I'm
That
going with middle
2%
names
is just
too.
middle names that I don't know.
What about Simon Pegg?
It's not a president. I
Oh,
don't know who the
okay.
freak that is.
That's
eh?
funny.
You know who Simon Pegg is?
No.
He's an actor, isn't he?
It's fun.
Oh,
Pretty sure he's
okay.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead, Hot
Yeah.
Fuzz.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's Simon
yeah,
Pegg,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. So here's a hot take. Shaun of the Dead was not very good, but Hot Fuzz was incredible.
Okay.
That is a very hot take. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very hot take.
I did not like
on
Shaun of the
people's
Dead.
faces, yeah.
I did not like Shaun of the Dead at all, but Hot Fuzz was awesome.
Um,
No idea why, but I
Hot
just
Fuzz
I
is
thought
think
good.
Shaun
guess
of
you
the Dead
just
was
don't
very
like
good.
horror movies.
Hot Fuzz is great.
No, I'm fine with it. It wasn't even a horror movie. Let's be honest. It was just supposed to be a comedy about zombies, but it just wasn't. I don't know. It just didn't.
I mean,
think it was
technically
very
counts
good.
as a horror movie. Here's the thing: even though it says a horror movie, it sometimes isn't scary. Yeah, it fails to be scary, or it never really was scary. But that's not really like the comedy took over more. You know what I'm saying?
Are you sure? Can you really call it a horror movie if that wasn't their intention?
Yeah,
if
I
it-
lose. Cole wins. No presidents. I lose.
If it has a horror elements, then I guess you could say it's a comedy movie with horror elements. I don't know.
I guess yeah, because
Yeah.
zombies are technically horror elements.
What about have you guys? You know what
Does
movie
it
rocked
shake it?
me?
I don't know. I just shook it.
You can, I think.
Rock Me
What movie
Amadeus.
rocked me when I was a little kid was 28 Days Later. You guys ever see that movie?
I never did, no.
Oh my gosh. Danny, did you ever see 28 Days
Yeah.
Later?
What's that one
Wild
about?
movie.
Isn't
It's
it like
about
an
fast
apocalypse
zombies.
thing?
Oh, fat.
It's
zombies?
about it's
Fast
about a
zombies.
virus breaks out and then it like people
So-
start. These are like super zombies though.
Yeah.
Like they
It's
can
like-
jump super high. They can run. Yeah, they're fast. Like that's the worst
So
zombie you
they're
want to
just
go up
all like
against.
Olympic athletes.
Yeah, you don't want to go
Yeah.
up against those ones. That's the worst zombie.
So do you just
so
like turn your cheeks and just take it?
You're dead.
yeah.
So you
I'd
just-
probably just kill myself
you
in that
just, like,
situation.
okay,
Oh,
Those, ones,
jeez.
those ones are that bad. If you watch that movie, that's why.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to watch it now.
I've
Yeah,
never
movie,
seen
that
it.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh man, watching it as like a 9-year-old kid or 8-year-old kid is horrible.
Bro, I couldn't do it. I got scared for the little vampire. You think I could watch a zombie show? Why are you laughing? What are you laughing
Dan, I
about?
know you got scared of
Yeah,
movie
you
when
got
you were a
scared
little
of
kid.
watching like freaking Elmo or something.
Yeah.
Bull crap.
Well, what was the
He's
show
like,
you
"Why
got
is
scared of
Elmo
when you
red?
were
Is
watching?
he covered in
I remember I
blood?
got scared of Jurassic Park 3, which is arguably the worst Jurassic Park.
It is. No, not arguably. I watched the other day. It's not. It's not the best one at all. It's
Yeah.
definitely the worst one.
I mean, I've never seen Jurassic World or Fallen Kingdom, but it's
Oh, the ones
worst
with Chris Pratt are great.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen the
okay.
second one. I saw the first one.
Yeah, the first 2 Jurassic Parks, they're knockouts, dude. Those are
Yeah.
great. But the third one,
Did they just miss?
it's
did they
just
screw
like
up
it's just
somewhere?
like they were just. I think they were kind of just shelling them out. Almost.
I also got
It's
scared
like-
of Lord of the Rings. I will
They
admit.
shouldn't have done
There
that.
was,
All of them's
like-
creepy, dude.
No, also the spider part that freaked me out because it's a giant spider.
what's her
you look
name?
at the kid, you're like,
Shelob?
Oh, Thane's
What's the other guy?
Who?
Gollum.
Shelob's
Schmeagol.
Shelob's boyfriend.
She loves to have a boyfriend.
Oh my gosh, you make a weird dad joke right now.
No, no, not.
There's Sam and Frodo. She loves the spider.
But in the Mordor game, Spider.
Oh, in the game?
yeah.
Celebrimbor.
Celebrimbor,
who's
yeah.
Celebrimbor?
That's
He's the
not
guy that made the
canon.
rings.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
the elf that made the rings. That's not
Celebrimbor?
canon at all, Cole. Just so you know.
I don't care. It's headcanon in my head.
No, it
I
doesn't.
freaking love that. Celebrimbor. I love that.
Celebrimbor, Shelob's boyfriend?
Yeah,
That's what you're saying?
They porked, or rather, they spidered.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew.
What is that called when you have sex with a big
Don't worry,
insect?
she was a human at that point.
Arachnophile?
It was before she became a
Arach-
spider.
Arachnophile?
Yeah.
Oh, it was before she became a spider?
Arachnophilia.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's probably what it would be, right?
Ugh.
What does the philia in necrophilia stand for? Does it just mean
I
F,
think
the F
philia
word?
means you like something.
Yeah,
right?
you
Yeah,
like
it's like
something
obsession
a little,
with-
obsession.
a little too much.
Or is it? It's not like it doesn't mean have sex with, right?
Yeah, I think it means like obsessed with.
But that's what you get to that point. That's
Yeah.
what it is, though.
So basically, it's just the same word as tsundere.
Sure.
Huh?
I'll take your
Hot
word for
thing.
it.
Huh?
Wait, what's that one? Remember that girl from Future Diary, the crazy pink hair girl?
That's yandere.
Yandere. Yeah, same
Yeah, it's
thing.
a
right?
yandere.
She's the same thing, right?
Tsundere is Toradora.
She's
the
like
little,
that. Baka.
It's
That's
Taiga from
tsundere.
Toradora.
Don't worry, I know
Prime
what it is.
example of a tsundere.
What does that mean?
Was tsundere?
Yeah.
It's
It's,
like the I'm not helping you because I like you, Baka thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's totally Taiga from Toradora.
So
She's a good waifu, by the way. She's a good lolly.
Oh my
Top
gosh.
5.
Look what Skylar's becomes.
yeah, I was trying to get it off that topic.
Hey, she's
that's
18.
Horrible.
She's 18.
That's horrible.
I don't care. if
She's not
18.
real.
I don't care if she's 18 or not. I'm just saying.
She's not real.
Sky's more weeb than I am.
She's
You
a
know what?
lolly.
You know what?
I thought I was a weeb.
You know what? Though, to be honest, I was thinking about opening up the podcast with it's like we're like arachnophobics, so we hate spiders, and like we preach that we hate them so much. But in 2020, that's the only thing it's okay to be like a phobic of.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
so in 20.
I wonder, but I was thinking when I was thinking
in
that though,
2037 they're gonna go back and find our pockets and go, man, these guys hate spiders.
I was thinking,
Let's
no,
cancel
yeah,
them.
exactly. I was thinking, are there
cancel them.
advocates for spiders?
No, in
That-
2037 the spiders are gonna rise up and be just like people.
Oh, so maybe we should stop talking bad about them.
Yeah, screw you, spiders.
Yeah, that movie, Arachnophobia, Jeff Daniels, hated it.
Hey, by the way, Zay, when I said I was the host, were you seemed kind of shocked. Did you think you were the host this week?
No, I remember hosting last week.
Okay, that's what I had thought too.
Wait, when?
But I was nervous for a second.
When?
At the very beginning, I said I'm the host, and then Zay kind of went like this, like that a little bit.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was probably thinking of
Okay.
something else. Sorry.
Because I legit thought, wait, did Zay think he was the host? Am I not the host? And I was like freaking out.
No, I didn't mean
Who's
to
the
do that.
host?
Ugh.
No, we went to the store and I texted Sky because I thought Sky was the host. I'm like, do you need to get drinks?
Oh.
but yeah,
No, I
and
stopped
then he,
by
did,
the
he told me
World.
Sky.
I can
or he told
host
me Colas.
next week, or maybe I'll see if. Well, I don't really want to bother Thick right now because I know he's been really, really busy with work.
Wait, are
Oh, you
you
wanna see if
sure?
he
He
wants
told
to
me he's just been
host?
watching anime.
Really?
I'm sure he's had work, but
he told me he's been getting like close to 40 hours a week.
oh, I believe it. But I'm just saying, he also told me he's just been watching anime too.
Just
Thick?
TikToks and
Like
you
he's
stuff.
been doing
lying?
anime and work, and that's all his lifespan. It seems. Oh my goodness. Speaking of thick, everybody, do you know what time
Wait,
it
I want to
is?
hear what Zay. I want to hear him finish his thoughts
Oh.
on the whole 2020 phobia thing.
No, because I was thinking, are there any advocates
No.
for spiders that, like, if you say you hate them, do you
Oh.
think there's anyone that
Maybe
would
like
have
PETA.
issues with that?
Probably not right now. Skylar will, but
Hey man, I don't have issues with killing spiders. I just don't like to commit murder, so I won't do it unless I
My
have
gosh,
to.
they're spiders.
I had to
They're
kill
Satan's
one.
creatures.
You are.
Kill them.
Would you say you're a phobic of arachnids, though?
No, I'm not afraid of them.
case guy, life or death situation.
I don't want
a
them
guy's-
crawling on me though.
A guy's got a
Okay, then.
a guy's got
But
a
you don't
gun
want
to
you. If
Zay's
you
head.
saw one, you're gonna point it out and tell
Who do you
someone
have
else to
sex
kill
with?
it, right?
Your
I'll say,
mom
hey,
or
there's a
spider?
spider.
Sky.
And then if it crawls on your leg,
I'll flick it off.
but
Hey,
then you
Sky.
break its leg, are you gonna kill it?
Probably. I don't want it to suffer.
Okay.
Okay, Scott, you put there's a guy with a gun to Zay's head. You've got a gun to his head. Do you pull the trigger? He says, "I'm gonna shoot in 3, 2, 1." Do you pull the trigger to save Zay?
Yeah.
But
Sure.
you don't like to kill people, Sky.
Cole, this is very situational. You gave a very specific situation.
Yeah, that was purposeful too.
Yeah.
I wanted that answer.
I
from
I
you.
think all of us are against killing people.
Yeah.
I mean, give
But,
Dane 5
okay.
years.
okay. Okay, new one,
I'm
Sky.
just kidding.
This
Dane.
situation. A
Hey,
spider.
you're not
has
gonna turn
gun
into a
to-
serial killer.
A spider has a gun to Zay's head. You got a gun to the spider's head. Do you pull the trigger?
Is this Spider-Man?
It's,
Is it Toby?
It's
Is
a-
it pizza
it's
time?
not human. It's spider.
Yeah, it's dead. That's a dead spider.
Okay. Now it doesn't have a gun anymore, but it's on Zay's neck, and it's gonna stab him with its.
Are you gonna
fangs.
shoot it?
Do you shoot it?
I mean, I have that much faith in my accuracy, so yeah, I'm shooting it
Okay, cool.
right out the back of his neck. Takes a chunk out of his neck with it.
I just think
I'm
it's so silly
I'm
how you're
paralyzed
like
at that point.
you feel bad about killing a bug.
I don't judge you guys on what you do in your
Okay,
life. Why
good
is my
question.
life being critiqued?
No,
First, I'm
I'm
not
just
allowed to
saying,
be a weeb,
Sky.
and now I can't kill spiders.
Sky, I don't want to just go out in front of the podcast and say we hate spiders here, guys. We're arachnophobics, and then have you come out and say, kind of just double term you. What's that guy called? He's a double spy.
entendre?
Yeah, I know he's a double spy for the.
Double
What was his name though? What was his name? Freak. What was his name? He was like
Fisher.
no. He was like a while
Benedict
back.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah, Benedict. It's
Is that
Arnold.
really what it
Benedict
is?
Arnold.
Is it Benedict Arnold?
Yes.
Yes.
Benedict. So,
You're gonna go Benedict Arnold on me.
I was trying to say Benedict Arnold, but it came out Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, what the
Didn't say
fuck?
jumped
I was
on
gonna
it.
say that's not
He
it.
jumped on it. I was just like, okay. I was trying to think of who it was.
Cole's like,
Benedict
yeah, I
Arnold.
did it. I got the
Oh.
name.
Isn't it Benedict Cumberbatch Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
gosh,
also
not
Smog.
him. But no, I'm thinking
I smell
you'll
you.
come out and say no, I don't hate
Oh, shoot,
spiders,
sorry about
and then
that.
it just throws the whole podcast vibe off.
It's so
Um,
funny. In Halo 3, if you shoot some of your Marines, they'll call you Benedict Arnold. And that's how I learned about Benedict Arnold back in the day.
See, it's educational.
Very educational. Thank you, video games. Anyway, Sky, do you remember that one time I had like 500 bugs in my room?
Yeah, all the flies.
Would you have killed those?
I mean, I would have done what you did.
You wouldn't have thought to use the vacuum.
Suck him
I
up
don't
with the
think.
vacuum.
You think
I
I'm
think-
an idiot?
I think I'm a genius.
Oh my god.
I think you're like right here, and I'm like way up there.
Okay,
You're pretty
Mr.
high up. Like Sage's right here.
Okay, mister, I can suck bugs through a vacuum. And then
get a-
and then not empty out the vacuum.
They
Got
could-
I get
We
one
got a
of
bunch
those
of dead
mini.
bugs flying in our vacuum.
Yeah, that's fine. They weren't like getting out of it.
I get one.
That's
You know,
good.
I think there's one of those
Sorry,
like
Dan, I'm gonna
mini
throw you
bug
under
tube
the Skylar
vacuums.
line, by the way.
I think there's one of those mini bug tube vacuums where you go. and
It
slowly
worked really
sucks
well
them up.
though. But would you have done that, Sky? Like, would you be okay killing all those bugs? You would have 500 dead bodies on your conscience. Are you okay with that?
Dude, I've killed lots of things in my life that are bugs and animals. You know what Zay and I did one time? We were up in the mountains and we shot like probably 20 little tiny birds and a bunch of chipmunks, and
Did
we
you
laid all
cry?
their bodies on a rock.
Did you cry, Sky?
I was like 10. No, I didn't
I
cry.
was like, yeah, murder. I like.
Would you do it again?
We got pellet. No, I wouldn't. We got pellet
Only
guns.
because he's in quarantine, guys. All right.
Yeah. With every murder, we would lay another body on this rock, and it would eat at me. I'm like, wow.
Wait, it really ate at you.
I was like 10, dude. But you want to know what ended my career of shooting things?
Yeah.
Is I've told this before, but I shot a
I
rabbit,
noted it. Yeah.
and it didn't die, and it started freaking
So you're
out,
hearing
and
a
crying like a baby. Yeah.
Thing, yeah.
That's
sounded like
definitely
a
the
baby.
worst sound you can hear.
That's a
of
bad
And
that
so
sound.
I run
Yeah.
up, and my 22 was jammed. So I'm like trying to get the freaking
Gets
shell
the
out.
butt. Just
I probably should. I probably should have stepped on a
I
neck
told you
or
about my
something.
rabbit story, right?
Yeah.
Decapitation.
It was messed up. Anyway,
Oh, I
continue.
could-
But yeah, like
Delightful.
it was freaking out, and I could get my gun unjammed, and my uncle walked up, and he's like, "Kill it! What are you doing?" And he whips out his pistol and just ended its life. And I'm like, "Wow, no, that's it." And I was 12. I was like, that was it. My 12-year-old heart couldn't
It's a
take
big
it
moment
anymore.
for you, Sky.
I never got a chance to kill a rabbit because every time I aimed at it, they all like ran away. I was like, dang.
We didn't want Thing going rogue and shooting one of us.
I'd do it. I'll do it again.
I'll do it again.
All right.
There was one time.
Enough.
Oh, I probably shouldn't tell you this because saying mad made me feel bad about it the other day. I didn't tell him, but he told me a story about something he felt bad about. But I'd done the same thing, but mine was purposeful, and now I feel bad about it because he made me feel bad.
Did you
about
run
it.
something over on purpose?
Definitely did.
Oh,
The thing is, though, it's not a cat either. It was something much smaller than a cat.
A
tortoise.
little squirrel or something?
It was a tortoise.
I
No.
want to see if I can hit it. They're quick.
Uh,
Flatten that thing.
Oh my god!
I
I
almost
got
hit
it.
a raccoon coming home one night.
A raccoon?
Yeah, there's raccoons out there.
Bro, there
They're
are.
big.
Bro, they're
Yeah.
huge.
They're big, yeah.
Oh.
Bro, those things are.
I've only seen him
I would
chilling in the
hate to
gutter.
see that thing
And
outside.
it stared at me like it was
Like it was gonna start attacking your car.
yeah, it's like
You take that Corolla on.
It slashes your tire.
Yeah.
Camry.
Imagine it slashes his tire. He has to get out.
raccoon
He gets
slash my
attacked.
tires.
Things are good use a slash.
I'd say, hey, Mr. Raccoon, Mr. Foot.
Oh, dude.
It
No.
would eat you, Thane.
Thing you stomped. It was super effective.
Thane. It knows like your path every night. It studies you, and then it slashes your tires one night, and then you get out and you're surrounded by like like 20 of them.
Yeah.
What do you do?
It's like you killed our friend.
It's like here, I got McDonald's, take it.
No, they're like, we don't want that. We want you.
Yeah, we want
What do
you.
you do? Do you
We
get
wanna
back in your
eat
car?
you.
Well, I did hear this one story of a drunk guy who
Ugh. Life for a life thing.
Thane, they're 20 raccoons.
Yeah,
He's
what
like,
do you
and
do?
then he's like, is that enough for all of us, big
They
boy?
did that, by the way.
What thing?
Sorry, that's weird. I don't want.
That's
I don't wanna do this
isn't that
anymore.
1,000 Ways to Die? Or was it the guy
Yeah,
has
yeah, he did. He
intercourse
tried
with
to.
the freaking raccoon?
He was cucked by.
Didn't it
two
bite it?
girls.
Didn't it bite
yeah,
it off?
bite his wiener off.
Gosh, man.
How
Who
how
knows if
sad
that
does your
show's
life have
real?
to be where you actually want to
was
have
drunk.
schmecks with a raccoon?
What an interesting life that person lives, but not more interesting than our boy Little Thicky.
With
Thick thoughts.
what was this thing?
Thick thoughts. You didn't see it, Festo. With thick thoughts.
Not
like that.
reality. It's more like Thick's thoughts. It
Yeah.
kind of does that.
Oh,
They don't cross
thick
over each other.
thoughts.
Oh, Thane. That's
I didn't see what he
We gotta
did.
go to the cut to the VOD. Yeah.
Starts this week. Hatsune Miku is my new waifu. Back to you.
I like
That's
how
the freaking.
I like how he put
That's that
music in.
generic music. Well, I heard that song in every YouTube video.
I like how he put music
I'm
in.
What,
pretty
was
sure-
that Hatsune Miku music thing?
No,
No, that's
people-
royalty-free music.
Oh.
Hatsune
Yeah.
Miku's like
Dude, I've heard that song in what's
YouTube
the
videos?
freaking? There's like a free software people use to edit. Is it iMovie Maker, something like that?
yeah,
Maybe
something like
I've
that.
heard-
Cyberpower. Is
I
that
don't
something?
know. I
Cyberlink?
don't know. I
Cyberlink,
feel like it's
Cyberlink.
one of those free songs for one of those programs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably is.
That's so funny that he actually used an editing. Like he edited it.
Thick.
Shout
That's
out to
fire,
Thick.
bro.
Think
Yeah.
you're really up in your production. There you
Yeah.
go.
Plus,
Rocking
Hatsune
that
Miku,
Kevin
yeah,
MacLeod
she got blue
music.
hair.
Rocking that Kevin MacLeod music, you know.
Have you seen the Gus Johnson skit where it's like radio stations in 2030? It's like, all right, we got another hit from our Kevin MacLeod. And it's like, that's all they can play.
Yeah.
That's all they can afford is Kevin MacLeod because it's free.
Yeah.
Oh, is that?
I thought,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna go in like in 2036 for like another hit single from Hatsune Miku, and it's just like she's like been the same age for like 60 years at this point. And she just continues pumping out music because it's not really her. It's like
It's
The-
she's
whoever
a
ta- whoever
robot. She's
controls
an
her.
AI.
I robot chin.
what do you think of that though, Zay? AI is I guess robots making music.
And they sound like anime girls.
Well,
and
could
they
do-
are an anime girl.
Let's just say they could do anything. But what do you think of that is? Are you okay with that? Them
A
taking?
speaker?
Are you okay with the AIs taking over the music
Hatsune
industry?
Miku's an AI.
That's-
She's not a real person.
I don't think she's. I think she's just.
No, she's a program. She's a
I don't even know.
She's
how to
just-
she's what's
she's
called a
just an anime
Vocaloid.
character.
I don't
It's
know
a
what
like
it
a
is.
synthetic.
I'm just saying. I'm
music
just saying.
voice.
No, I don't know what that is. What you guys
I
are
thought it was a
talking
real
What
about.
if
person
in the
behind it.
future
Oh,
AI robots started making music and took all the jobs from all the music people in the
Well,
world?
it's kind of going that way anyway. If you think
Here's-
about it, like how pop music is, like you'll have like an industry like a record label put all their money behind one popular artist, and they'll just promote the hell out of all their stuff, and they get pushed to the top. They don't really have any talent, but they have all the support, and they're basically they're indebted to the record label.
yeah.
So I mean,
Here's-
in that sense, it's almost like robotic because they're not
Yeah.
doing anything to do it. So I mean, it's
Here's-
kind of going that way.
so we're already
Yeah.
there, is what you're saying.
Kind of, but I really don't. I don't like the idea of robots doing that, though.
Okay.
I hope not. I mean, that sucks. Who's gonna
Think-
want?
I
It's
don't
not.
know.
It's not even gonna be interesting.
Kind of takes the life out of the music.
It's not even gonna be interesting anymore.
I gotcha. That makes sense.
So here's the thing. Every text to speech and every Vocaloid, as they're called, like Hatsune Miku, they always have someone have samples from someone's voice. So an actual voice actress did do samples for Hatsune Miku, and they used those
Well,
samples.
yeah. We're not saying that though. That makes sense.
I thought it was like a Gorillaz
Yeah.
thing where it was like a cartoon character, but there was an
I'm-
actual person behind
That's
it.
basically what it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's basically what
They
it is.
they made a character behind it for software you can use. That's what they did.
That's cool.
Thank you, Thick, for your nice thought on Hatsune Miku. Would you say that she's hot, Sune Miku?
Or thick Sune Miku.
Also,
Does that work?
look up the
No,
disappearance
mine
of Hatsune
works.
Miku, and then send your videos in trying to sing it.
Sure,
a really
I don't even know
fast
what that
song.
is.
I still have to look this up.
It's just a blue hair waifu girl that sings music.
That's it. Does she have like a
Yeah.
Twitch?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
okay.
think she just. She does like concerts, like online.
Yeah, she also has her own
concerts.
rhythm games. She has rhythm games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
All right.
I'll buy a program.
Well, everybody, I've got some questions for y'all. Well, I don't know if they're I guess they're kind of like I don't know. We'll find out what they are together.
There's
I've had these written down for
Cinemarios.
like months and months. I don't even know how half of them are anymore. Okay, so as per usual, my questions are always kind of like scatterbrained and all over the place. Like half of these are like from like months ago. Like legit, I came up with these like maybe 6 months ago. Never ended up using them. And then some of them are just from weeks ago. Like it just depends. So they don't really have a theme. But the first one is, what cell phone applications do you use on a regular basis?
Do texting apps count?
Sure. What? Yeah. Just like
Yeah.
what apps would you say is the most used apps on your phone?
Probably top 3 would be text messaging, YouTube, and then like Spotify probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll do that. We'll do the
Was there a
top
way
three
to
for
check?
each of us.
Can we check? We can check our
Probably.
use
I think
time.
they change every week though, unless you go back and do like a
I was gonna type in usage in the search bar.
yeah.
Usage.
I know it's in settings. You can find it in settings. I'll find it right now. It's in your
App.
battery. Go to your battery, I think.
Battery.
Yeah. It's in the battery. It shows you like which ones have used the most battery, I think.
Excellent optimization.
You're doing it, Scott. You're optimized.
Oh Jesus. Okay, my top 3.
Where'd you find it?
It's just click the battery icon.
Dumb.
Yep.
Look, right here.
Settings.
Battery.
How do you get to battery?
Dang, I guess according to this,
Device.
Device. Battery.
Okay, so my number 1 is Hulu. Today. This is, oh my god. Today I was on Hulu for 2 hours
you
watching anime.
monster.
I was on Spotify for 2 hours listening to music.
Going to just today.
And then Chrome. Okay, I'll just give you my top 5. Hulu, Spotify, Chrome, Pokemon Go, and Google Play services. But I haven't even used that one, so I don't know why it's on there. I've not even opened up Google Play today.
If
And
it's
then-
updating, maybe.
Yeah,
updating stuff.
those are my top 5.
Where did you guys look at this?
There, look, go to device care, and then click the battery.
We all have freaking Androids, guys. Get over it.
Get
over
iPhone
There you
nerds. My top 5 are Reddit, YouTube, Spotify, Twitter, and Pokemon Go.
Okay, my top 5 are YouTube, Chrome, Pokemon Go, Spotify, Google Play services. No, screw that. It's Shonen Jump.
What's number 1 though? What's like how much? So I
YouTube.
spent 2 hours today on my number 1. What's your usage? of number 1
Number 1 says less than 1 minute. I guess I haven't.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Mine
Well, I use
says
it 14%.
mine says 1 hour and 5 minutes, and I was thinking about like my usage of this app. I could see that potentially because I use it at
Oh,
work.
no, it says
like
the
on
battery
breaks and
usage is
stuff, so
14%.
What
That's
you
where I
say?
am.
Well, mine says Spotify, and it says internet, and then Instagram, Snapchat, and
Okay.
then messages. So that, I mean, I don't know, internet's not really, yeah. But it also says active, like I'm actively on it. It says 10 minutes for Spotify, and then background is 4 hours and 24 minutes.
Oh yeah, I should look at my background for Spotify too. That'd probably be good.
So, I don't know.
Oh, mine says background Spotify 3 minutes. Apparently, I had Spotify open or something.
Well, even if you just have it open but you're listening, that's what I do. I guess that counts
Yeah,
as
like
background.
screen time is off.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. So that's probably because I have it on the home screen. I have the music playing, and I turn it off like this, and it still counts as active.
Yeah.
What would you guys say is like just kind of piggybacking off this? What's your favorite app that you have on your cell phone?
My favorite app of all time,
Like the one that without this app your life wouldn't be as fun.
Pokemon Home.
Pokemon Home. Mine is definitely Google Chrome. Just the ability to search the internet. I love that.
Yeah, probably Google Chrome.
Probably Spotify. Just how crazy it is that you can have almost everything you'd ever want to listen to in one spot.
I like being able to look at my Pokemon wherever and whenever I am. That's fun.
You look at your Pokemon in the
Well,
shower.
No, I don't do that. But I mean, like, I can open this up and I can see all the Pokemon I have in my cloud storage. Like, that's so neat to me. I don't know why. It's just so cool, especially when I've got Pokemon on here that I've like been on, like I've owned since like 2011 or 2012.
That's what I think is nuts.
And I could have had even like ones from longer ago. I just don't know. Like, let me see if I can find one of my oldest one. I don't think it'll say the date I caught it though. Actually, hold on. It would be Alligator probably is my oldest one. Yeah, so it's this one right here. It's a Feraligatr level 36 from the Johto region. It doesn't say the year that I caught it, but I'm pretty dang sure it's got to be 2010 or 2011. So I've had this for almost 10 years. Just this little piece of digital data right here, almost for 10 years.
That's nuts.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Crazy world we live in. So the other thing the other thought I had with the application thing, just to piggyback on it, was what is like an application that I guess you have found that you don't think other people really know about or use that much, that you use quite often, that you might want to like, recommend as someone else might want to use it.
I'm gonna have to look at my phone. I'm kind of a normie when it comes to any of this.
Okay.
Oh, I've got two.
Yeah, I think
I've got two. I don't know how often people would use this sort of thing, but I've got my notes in my phone, which I feel like that's kind of, people use that a lot. But then I
Yeah.
also have a voice recorder. So I'm always messing around with my guitar and piano. And sometimes I'll come up with a lick and I'm like, okay, I don't want to forget that. So I'll whip out my recorder on my phone and just record like 30 seconds of it. And so I've been doing this since I was like probably when I got my first smartphone. I've just been recording stuff. Granted, I've lost a lot because I've had a lot of SD cards crap on me, but it's really nice. And even if like I'll also do it too if I like have a thought where I'm like, oh, that would be a really cool idea for a video or a book or a story or anything. I'll whip out my voice memo and just speak into it real quick so I can remember. That's my hidden gem.
Nice. I did the same thing with like a notes app. I don't like speak into it. I just write it down though.
Yeah.
Got any fun apps, Zay, that you would like to recommend to people?
Yeah, I probably got let's see. I got one called Candy Crush. Just joking.
Candy Crush Blitz.
Facebook Mobile. No,
Facebook Messenger.
so I got two. So I got one, the Stitcher app. I mean, I don't know. Stitcher
Go for podcasts?
on Spotify. It's the reason why I say you can almost find anything you want. There's some podcasts I listen to that aren't on Spotify that you can find on Stitcher. So I mean, I use Stitcher quite often. And then there's another one called Radio. So this app, in the name, it has like 5 O's on the end. But so it's an app where you can essentially listen to any music from any, I think dating back to like 1910. So like how it's laid out is it's like a globe, and it shows like all of like the different like continents and individual countries. So like let's say you want to listen to music from the 1950s, and you go to like the UK, or you go to like Asia, or you go to like South America. You can click on any one of those countries, and you can find music that's like dated to that region for that period of time.
Oh,
And you can
wow.
do that from
That sounds
1910
amazing.
to
That
like
is cool.
2010. I think 2010 or 2020. I don't know if it's like updated to now, but you can go through like really anywhere, and you can listen to like music from the 70s, 80s, like anywhere, and it's really cool because it's like you learn a lot about like like different artists and stuff. But there's also like it'll show you. I guess you can like pay for like a premium version, but the free version you can see like the people that find that music and kind of like log it almost like they're credited as the person that found that music and like pinned it to that area for that time.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
So if you type
I
in
remember using that
radio, it
app.
has like 4 or 5 O's on the end, and like any app, like search, like you can find it. But it's really cool.
Yeah, I remember using that app. I remember I remember going to Antarctica and saying, what kind of music they have in Antarctica? It's mostly just ambient sounds like.
So that's when Thane learned he wants to be an ASMR channel.
ASMR.
See? I knew it.
I'm going to kill you.
A horror story in ASMR.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So my app that I'd like to share with you all is something very simple. It's just called Sleep Timer. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. All it is you just pick how long you want your phone to be on for, like 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes or whatever, and it'll just turn itself off after that long. It's nice when you go to bed and put on music or something while you're falling asleep or something. I like it. That's my fun app. Dane, do you have any fun apps you'd like to share with people?
Wait, cool. I got it. So when you do that, though, do you leave your phone plugged in so then it charges when
Yeah.
you...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to plug it in every single night.
Yeah.
AI Dungeon.
Is that the name of the app?
Yeah, the AI Dungeon has an app.
Oh, okay.
That's your favorite? That's a hidden gem?
Sure, yeah. If you
AI
want,
Dungeon.
you just want to play around with a little story, you can.
So is that what we're going to play tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll show you.
That's what we played on Friday, folks.
It's what we
Go
played
check
on
it out.
Friday.
Well, fun. Well, another topic I'd like to bring up is something that you like the idea of, but you hate the practice of it. Now, I had this thought specifically from video games, but this could be anything if you really want to. So, for example...
Okay, I was going to say, give us an example,
Yeah,
please.
yeah. For example, I really, really, really like the idea of battle royales. Fortnite, PUBG, Apex, Call of Duty. I like the idea.
Hyperscape.
I like the idea of putting 100 or so people into an arena and watching the Fall Guys. Hip with the kids. Don't
Fall
worry,
Guys,
we
yeah,
are.
Fall Guys, don't worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the idea of putting like 100 or so people into an arena and watching them fight to see who comes out on the top. That's probably why I really liked Hunger Games when I first read it. Pretty much, probably why. But I really like it. But man, I suck at them. Holy crap, I'm bad. I don't like them because I am so bad at them.
So you like the idea, you just don't like playing it.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
I love the idea, but man, it's rough to play. I've never won a battle royale by myself, never once. Unless you count Fall Guys, but Mike was playing with me, so do you really count that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did it say your name popped up and only your name?
that's true, I
Yeah,
guess.
You
yeah,
got
he
a
carried
dub.
you. You won. It counts. It's
I'll-
like it'll say like wins you've earned, wins you didn't
Well,
earn.
to
So,
be
I mean-
fair, it didn't say my name because on the PC it doesn't have your names. It just has all those numbers.
Oh, it says Fall Guy number 654.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of them might kind of help me because he took out another guy. He grabbed him on the hexagon. The other one, it was all me though. He died early. But that said, like I said, I've never won by myself. Like PUBG, I've never won by myself. I got like second once. Apex, never won by myself. Fortnite, I've never even tried playing that by myself. I don't think. But yeah, like I don't know. I really like the idea of battle royales. I think they're really, really cool. I'm just bad at them. Pretty much. Another game franchise I'm also like that with is Super Smash Brothers. I absolutely love that they take all these characters from all these different game franchises, including third-party ones, and throw them together and make them fight each other. I think it's so cool. It's like a celebration of video games, and it's fun, and I want more. I want Mario Kart now with the same. Because I'm better at Mario Kart than I am at Smash Bros.
Okay.
Do you guys have anything that you don't you love the idea of, but you hate the implementation?
Communism. Just
Well, that is the be all end all now, isn't it?
just joking. That's a complete joke. All right.
Well, I mean, if it worked on paper, it would be nice.
Yeah.
wouldn't
You got
it?
one thing?
Man,
It's like
I,
every good plan, you write down on paper. This is gonna work perfectly. Doesn't ever work.
man, I like online games, but I hate kids. Can we just kill all the kids?
Oh, jeez.
Dang, that's a hot take, Thane.
Dang.
It's a real hot take. He's pooped in your
Well,
hand.
how old do you mean kids? How old are they?
How do your hands feel?
Old enough to literally say they did my mother.
So 11.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Boober. I guess they
Nowadays
know
they
too.
can be 11 to say that.
No,
Or
no,
just
I
say
got
Nah,
it.
whatever.
Boober's
Yeah,
fine.
well, yeah.
He's
My
earned
younger
my
brother
trust.
told somebody, and I quote, "I effed your mom, kill yourself."
Dude, you should show him League of Legends.
My dad grounded him. It took the Xbox away. Because he's like, dude, you cannot be telling random people that you effed their mom and to go die.
Dang, bro.
Toxic.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
What game was
Toxicity
this
exists.
in?
Freaking Call of Duty, of
Oh my
course.
God.
Probably,
Warzone.
gosh, that brings one to mind right there for me.
That's so
What's
freaking
yours
funny.
say?
It's not the only one, but So I think the idea of being able to like connect with this could be for social media even, being able to connect with anyone in the entire world and talk to them at any moment, or go live at any moment and talk to anyone at that time, or like voice chat, you can meet random people and make friends and stuff. I love the idea of it, but when it's implemented, I think
It's a cluster.
It's just a freaking poop show. It really is, though. It really is.
I was
'Cause
gonna
they're
say the
so-
same thing, but I'll do
it's-
something else.
It's such a mess when you like, because I'll go into like a Twitter, like I'll be on Twitter. I'll go into like a thread,
Yeah.
and it's
I
horrible
know
what
what you
people are
mean.
saying to each other, and like they're just doing it from their smartphone, and they put it down, and they go eat a bowl of cereal or something. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
you
eat
told someone
breakfast.
that you don't like them, and you never met them before,
And
or
you
you
don't-
saying something
doesn't even
even
cross
worse
your,
than that.
Yeah, it doesn't even cross your
And
mind.
it's like almost like desensitizing you to, I don't know, just saying horrible things like kill yourself.
yeah.
That's the worst thing you can say to someone, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mom kill yourself.
Honestly, that's the worst thing you can say to someone.
Oh
but
my
people are saying it just in passing. It's like, oh, I killed you. Proximity chat. Go fuck yourself, bro. And then you're done.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just making. It's
That's
making.
why-
That's what your social life. Or that's your new social
will
life.
say-
That's
Yeah.
horrible.
I will say the
No.
proximity voice chat Call of Duty Warzone is on fleek. That is the tish. I love that tish so much. Like
Yeah.
in PUBG, it's just straight up proximity. You get near someone, you can hear them talking, which is fun and all. But my goodness, just like the 3 seconds you hear of someone go, "Oh, what the," and they get kicked out after you kill them is like one of the greatest things your ear can hear. It makes you feel so good that you just murdered that guy. Please
So-
don't take that out of context.
Suddenly hear like you kill someone, and then suddenly hear, "Oh, but yeah, suck me that." I knew it.
What did you do? What did you know? I
You know he
knew
was
it.
Russian.
Oh, by the way he plays and
Yeah.
moves.
Yeah.
Look how he's maneuvering.
he
That
literally
totally
said
reminds me
to
of
in
a
Russian.
Russian.
You have no idea. Oh my
Suka. Like
my
that.
favorite is there's two things I love about the proximity in Call of Duty. It's that when you hear, "How did he do that?" or like, "How?" or the other one is, "Hey, F you." It's like they know that you can hear them, so they scream, "Hey, F you, you suck."
On their way out.
Yeah, on their way. Like they died, but they gotta let you know that you suck, even though you killed them. It's so fun. Proximity. That
Yeah.
Warzone proximity chat's so fun. I understand where your brother's coming from, but man, if they had proximity
I
voice
get
chat in Fortnite, oh my gosh, I would have probably
yeah,
would
you would've
be
gotten
a
your
freaking
account banned.
sailor at
You would've got
times.
your
I
account
would have my
banned.
account banned. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
for
would have.
sure.
Like, how many times have we been playing Fortnite and you hear me go, "Let me type to them"?
Yeah.
And you just start slapping your keys. I want to type to this
Let me
effort.
type to it.
Where's the game chat? Yeah.
That's just because I played MOBAs back in high school. If it wasn't for MOBAs, I wouldn't be like this. I'm pretty sure. MOBAs ruin you. They really do.
Fortnite did it though. They're smart for doing that. They want to keep it semi-kid friendly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. They're smart about it for sure.
I remember Cole, he was like playing a game, and he I don't know if he lost or won. He probably remembers it better, but I remember from my perspective, he was like typing on the keyboard, and then he like left, and it's like, "Were you being toxic?" And he was like, "Yeah." It's like, "What do you say?" It's like, "Oh, I'm glad to see you're holding your pee-pees in your hand, and goodbye," or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, it's because
Yeah.
I joined up a game. It was Call of Duty. I lost. I joined up a game of Call of Duty. These guys are just camping in the office building on Shoot House, if you know what that is. Legit, they did not move from that spot the entire game. And like early on, I was like, "You guys really like sitting in that building the entire game? Is that fun?" Because we kept killing them, and like it was like pretty even still. It's just that's where they would go. They would die, go back there, and just hide. And so I just like type, "Hey, you guys like chilling over there?" And then later on, they started getting more because I just started getting more frustrated with them, and I throw smokes in there, try to run and kill some people, and like that kind of just started ticking me off. And I just said like, I just put like not a paragraph, but like a whole sentence of like, "So I see you like hanging onto your peepees with one hand, and your gun in the other in that corner, you stupid." Then I did some obscenities, and then I said, "I'm out, bye losers, have fun with your peepees," and I left. Yeah.
Nice.
Call of Duty, I really appreciate you because you let me be me.
Yeah.
No censorship.
They got me hooked, dude. They got me hooked. I will probably buy Call of Duty till the day I die. Like, It's kind of sad. Like at first, I was like, man, I'm out of Call of Duty. I got out. I got out, guys. I got out. Then Black Ops
Made it
4
out
came out. I'm like,
safely.
I got back in, guys. I got
Yeah.
back in.
But I mean, you really like guns, so it makes sense.
Dude, it's fun. I love Call of Duty. It's so much fun. And I love that I can type to people in that game. I love they can see, like, even if they don't respond, I know they saw what I wrote to them. And that's what makes me feel good.
It makes you feel good knowing you just harass somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because so the majority of people out there don't take anything seriously when you're playing a game.
Yeah.
So if you say KYS in chat, they're going to go, ha ha ha, let's ban this guy. And then they report you or whatever. I will say, when I play Call of Duty, I also report people for cheating on a matchly basis. Just because I'm mad they killed me.
Yeah, my little brother got his account banned for that. Well, it was like a temporary ban. It was his Fortnite account. Got it banned for like 2 days.
Did you actually cheat though?
For banning
No.
people?
No,
Or for reporting people?
no, I think somebody just got mad at him and reported him.
I
Dude.
see.
My brother does that too. I hate it. Even when it's like a straight up kill and then he still reports them for nothing at all,
So-
just killing you.
I don't do it
That's
for
not.
that.
See, that's not good though. Because
I'm
like,
sure they understand though. Fortnite gets tons of reports.
Yeah.
I hope it's.
when I
mean,
do
but
it-
it's like you get so much. It's like you can still get banned.
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
When I do it specifically, it's because either they're better than me and I can't tell how they killed me, or they're definitely cheating.
Yeah.
Because they do like to just lock on to you, and
They'll
it's
shoot
that
through
kind
the
of stuff.
freaking building.
That's blatant. The stuff that they're better than me, I'm not sure how they got me, is like when they lock onto me and like they don't have any of that like over drag and have to come back. They just lock and stop, you know?
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff I report people for that. If I'm in a bad mood, if I'm in a good mood, I don't care. It just depends on the mood, I guess.
Oh my god.
If I'm in a bad mood, screw everybody. They're all getting reported for
You report,
cheating.
you report your own
Yeah.
teammates too.
The way to do it is to report them for offensive language because that'll get them banned faster than cheating.
Oh my god.
I learned this from MOBAs. That's how Jake got his account permabanned.
Oh, Jake with offensive
Jake.
language. What?
Wow.
Jake
What?
used offensive language.
Wow. No
League
way.
used ban
No
account.
way. He
Yeah.
doesn't
That
do
wasn't
that.
League. It was Smite.
Smite.
Smite back in high school. Monkey Boy J5197. This goes out to you.
RIP.
I remember that account, dude.
So
Put 30. He put
Yeah.
like almost 100 or more bucks in that account.
Go ahead, thing.
yeah, so back in when Counter-Strike Source was really popular before Go, they put in a weapon called the AWP.
Yeah.
It's like a sniper rifle, and people would report you if you used it because literally it's just one of the most overpowered rifles. Just go bam, bam, bam. It wasn't and they thought you were cheating, but no, you were using the AWP, and the AWP is a broken weapon. It's just bam, bam, bam. It's like report it. It's like I was using the AWP. Grab an AWP if you're so pissed off about it. See how overpowered it is.
It's like, you know how when we're playing Crunker and I just kill everybody like crazy?
Yeah, it's not fair.
Yeah. I'm the like if I were you, I would report me for cheating. That's the kind of people I report.
In Clunker?
Well, that's like an
Get someone
example.
Crunker account banned.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
get your
God.
account
No,
banned,
not
Crunker.
Chick D's 34.
So I actually have a legit answer.
Oh yeah, the question that I asked.
Yeah.
I forgot about
So I
that.
do have a legit answer. I think survival games, I like the idea. It's just that most of them are, since they're independent, they're broken, buggy messes.
Oh, yeah.
Garbage.
7
Yup.
days, broken,
Yup.
unfinished.
How
Arc,
dare you?
How
they're
dare.
still adding new content, haven't fixed the old content
Yeah,
that they have.
That's my biggest problem with games like that. Like, why are they adding more when the game's
Why are you adding a
clearly
whole
broken?
Genesis campaign when you gotta fix the earlier campaign? Come on. And release a whole new game that's broken as hell with pirates?
Yeah, that's legit one of my biggest problems.
It's
with
broken.
Yeah.
games.
It's broken. Put pirates in it.
Wait,
Okay.
Wait, did
All
Ark
Okay,
was
pirate.
Ark and Sea of Thieves by the same developer?
No. We're talking about no, it's not Sea of Thieves. There's a game called Atlas.
Oh,
I don't know if it's still
yeah.
online. It probably
Sky,
is.
do you know who made Sea of Thieves?
No.
It's
Rare.
Rare.
Wow.
That's what happened to Rare. They kind of been like, okay, we lost all our old guard. Let's just do something new. The Kinect's dead.
To be fair, I have never once heard anyone say that Sea of Thieves is a bad game at all.
Dude, people love
when
Sea of
Thane,
Thieves.
when
It's
Thane
one of the
said
biggest
Pirates, that was the
stream
first
games.
game that came
It's
to
one
my
of the
brain.
biggest stream
Well,
games.
Sea
It's
of
fun to
Thieves.
play.
Well, Sea of Thieves
It gets
was
old, but it's fun.
like in the early days. It was not generally well received by most
no,
people.
it was not.
Mm.
It was like because they found it boring.
Yeah, it was
mostly.
very repetitive.
Yeah. So yeah, there wasn't much, but I think they've added a lot of stuff. I'd have to go in and actually see what.
They've added like a ridiculous amount of stuff you can do. It still gets repetitive because it's still the same stuff you're doing. But
Yeah, and now
there's
they're
a
trying to
bunch of
make a
stuff.
new online game, like a fantasy thing. It's like, okay,
What's funny is there's a podcast I listen to called the Player One Podcast. The host on there, his name is CJ. He's been playing Sea of Thieves since day one. He plays that game like it's a full-time job. He plays it that much.
Wow.
It's insane how much. Like, it got to the point, like, they had this segment on their show called What You've Been Playing. It got to the point where they banned CJ from talking about Sea of Thieves because that's all he really plays. It's pretty funny. What time we got, guys?
We just hit an hour.
Okay, let's do one more to...
Do you want me to answer?
Oh, yeah, that's the answer.
Oh, I thought you had one. Sorry.
No, well, I've got two. Like, my first one is kind of similar to Zay's. I love the internet and how you can basically learn anything. You could search whatever you want on the internet. But in practice, I mean, I saw this GIF that sums it up. It was like the internet, and it was like the gateways to heaven, and you could, like, learn anything, and then the next picture is just some guy jerking off to some prawns with some napkins. And it's like, yeah, you can learn anything you want and find anything you want on the internet.
but you might not want to.
In reality, everybody ends up like Tim over there.
They really do, though.
They end up on the TikToks.
Remember what Thick sent us the other day? It was like a mouse, one of those mouse. No, what's the thing on mouse pad? Remember that?
Yeah.
Is the guy's
freaking
beehole?
bee cheeks.
Do you ever see that?
What? No, I didn't see that.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, he sent it to you first, Cole.
Was it like a long time ago?
Yeah, it was a
okay, I
while
remember
ago. He
that.
sent
Yeah,
you a
yeah,
This
yeah.
is
mouse
probably
pad
like 2 or 3
of
months
dude
ago.
spreading
Yeah,
his
I
cheeks.
saw that,
His
yeah.
cheeks are spread, bro.
Yeah.
That was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't
It
seen
just
that
it just
stuff?
popped out of nowhere.
You haven't seen the internet then, Zay.
That's
If
horrible.
that's one of the worst things you've seen on
That's
the internet. then you have
horrible.
not seen
I've
the
seen
internet.
people die. That for me though, that's something I will never want
Wait,
to
you
see.
talking about
I can
goatsy?
handle people dying,
I
like
don't know what that
live
is.
leaked. I can watch that all
Really?
day.
Ew.
Yeah,
That's the stuff that freaks me
God.
out.
yeah, I can
can't
watch
stand
that all day. But like, if I see a dude's butthole spread apart, I can't.
I think
And there's hair and everything.
I'd much
Nope.
rather see that than
I
somebody
think you're
freaking
talking about
dying.
goatsy. That's like the popular shock image where it's just a dude spreading his butthole.
I think that's what it is. Yeah,
And
whatever that is.
And he has
yeah.
a gold ring on his finger.
Oh, I don't
Nice.
know about that.
That's the
I
joke,
clicked off
like-
as quick as I could. I'm not
see the-
studying his freaking jewelry.
No,
What
no.
the
Like,
freak?
dang, that's a nice piece of ring right
So
there.
back in the day, they like it was such a infamous image that some people would take the hands and they'd have something like this,
Oh,
and you'd
have
see
it
the gold ring on there. It's like that's the goatsy hand.
Oh, gross.
Like one with the show
Like a black hole.
what
or
was it?
something.
It was a show
Looney
where they
Tunes.
jumped through portals.
Portal.
Portal 2.
Rick and Morty.
Splitgate.
No. It was a TV show.
Steins Gate.
Portal
Clock Stop.
The Sliders. It's called Sliders, and there's one
Never
where
would've got that.
they like jump through these portals, and the other one where a portal was being stretched open by the goatsy
Shock
hands.
Zone.
And they also say that the little fortune teller thing in Link to the Past, it looks like a goatsy symbol.
Oh.
Does anyone know what Clock Stoppers is?
Clock Stoppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I've
that.
heard of it.
That's that terrible movie back then on like that Nickelodeon released
Not
about time.
Nickelodeon.
about
not
time
Nickelodeon.
stopping.
How dare you say it's a terrible movie?
It's a bad movie.
How dare
Is
you?
it like one of those like Disney Channel original movies?
No,
DComs?
it's not.
No, it's a theatrical movie from Nickelodeon.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember. Yeah, I think I watched it in theaters, but then I also watched it like on TV.
I see.
Freaking golden. Horrible CG, but it's great.
Yeah.
It's just a bad movie.
Hey, how dare you? You keep your opinions over there.
Do you remember they were playing pranks in real time and they stabbed this spray can that this dude was spraying a wall with, and then when they unpause it, they literally blind the freaking guy. It's like, what are you guys doing?
It's great.
Scotty, did you have one more?
Sorry.
Yeah, that was just one. So it's like, yeah, you can find anything you want on the internet, but in all reality, it's just Tish posts and memes puked and out of everybody.
Yeah.
And then the other one is just simple. I love the idea of clean things and just cleaning in general, but God, I don't like it.
You don't like doing it?
I hate cleaning, dude. I do it, but it's not. I don't enjoy it.
I scrubbed that bathroom wall a little bit today.
That's good.
It was getting nasty.
We need to. I'll probably do it because I haven't done it yet. But we need to sweep behind the toilet. There's like hair everywhere.
All the hair.
I try to
dust that
vacuum
collects
it back there sometimes.
I think it's like stuck. I think there's like hard water just falling out of the
Yeah.
shower on it.
When I
to scrub
cut
it.
my hair, I try to vacuum back there sometimes, but it doesn't get super well.
Yeah, it'll have to be a scrubby dub. But yeah, I don't know. Cleaning.
All right. So for the last one that we got, I got 3 I can choose from.
Pick your favorite.
Okay, we'll go with this one because I don't know if I have an answer for that one just yet. And this one could be the whole this question right here could be the whole podcast. And we've talked about it before, but I feel like we could do a whole podcast on that question. Anyway, this one is, what gifts do you remember receiving? Because there's a lot of for some reason, I've got an easier time remembering the gifts that I give people more than the gifts that I get from people. But there are a oh, excuse me. Man, my throat.
He's dying.
The Snapple got to me, I guess. I don't know. Anyway.
Snaps your throat.
Yes. So, I have a harder time remembering the gifts that people gave me, but there are a handful of gifts that I remember very well that I was given. Do you guys remember any of yours that you were given?
I can remember all the way back to the gift I got that was probably when I was the
I
youngest.
remember my dad gave me the belt.
Wait, you said gift?
Yeah.
Oh, they said GIF.
That is
Gifts,
a gift on
like
the
a picture.
GIFTs. GIFTs.
Oh,
Gifts. Like a
I was
present.
gonna say, dang, you remember the
Sorry.
one? Okay, yeah, sorry.
Say,
All right.
let's do your top 3 presents you've ever received, I guess.
God.
In all your life. That could even be Christmas, birthday, or even just presents someone gave you because they're be your friend or whatever.
Just remember.
Okay, I'll do mine really quick. These are. I'm gonna do 2 from my parents, and I'm gonna do 1 from. No, I'm just gonna do. They're all probably gonna be for my parents. So, my number 1 is I was 6 years old, and my dad bought me a motorcycle, an actual working dirt bike, and it was a 50cc. Funny story behind it though is my dad said he was driving home from work, and he was working in a different city. And when he was driving home, he drove past a dealer, and he saw this little tiny bike outside. And he was driving a little tiny car, it's my mom's car. And he rolls up, and he was talking to the guy. He says, "Hey, if I can fit that in my trunk, I'm going to buy it right now." And so they picked it up, and they put it in the trunk, and then he bought it. So it wasn't cheap either, but yeah. I got that dirt bike. I still remember it like it was yesterday. When I got my first Xbox, I remember that clearly because it came with Halo. And then when I got my 360, because it came with Halo 3. So those are probably my 3 that I still have not forgotten.
Nice. Thane, do you got any gifts that you remember your top 3?
Probably just Christmas ones. PS2. I like my PS2. I still have it. It's great. It doesn't run as well as back then. Obviously,
You got a PS3 though.
Yeah, I know, but it can't play. My version can't play the PS2 games. So that's why I still have my PS2
that's
with
a
me.
rip.
Yeah, I got an older, cheaper version because I guess it runs better. Yeah, they figure out the kinks, but also they had to sacrifice PS2 emulation or whatever it is. But yeah, I remember my PS2. I think I'll also remember the first real console I had was a Game Boy Advance. It's nice. It's one of those the classic ones with not the flip one. I SP, yeah, it's just and what else?
I want to change one of my answers. It'll be quick. I'm sorry.
A bear. I got a bear as a present once. It's like, wow, it looks so real. And they went, ugh. It's like, it is real. What the frick? Nah,
He got
I can't remember.
You got a bear.
I really like that.
Naked
Got
Ladies
my
album.
I got the 2 presents I really like getting were a PS2 and a Game Boy, because then the third one
He hasn't gotten it yet, but when he gets it, he'll say it on the show.
That's what I mean. It is hard to remember the gifts that you've received. That's why I brought this up.
Yeah. So my other one really quick, as I want to change my 360, because that one wasn't as impactful as my original Xbox. But the other one, it was for my birthday, and I was probably in grade school, but it was my mom and dad bought me my first drum set because I would always play on my dad's, but it was way too big for me, and so they bought me a small one, and I'm like, okay, great, I want to put it right next to dad. So in the basement where my dad's band would jam, we put my little one right next to it.
Nice,
It was
nice.
cute. Yeah, we sold that drum set and the bike. I still have my Xbox though.
Nice. What about you, Zay? What's your gifts?
So you have a tougher time remembering what you get rather than what you give.
Yeah, I can. It's because I
Yeah.
put a lot of effort into the stuff I give people.
Dang.
Remember, I gave Skylar the Lord of the Rings movie set.
I have a
The Hobbit.
harder time
The Hobbit,
remembering
yes.
what I've received. Or no, I have a harder time with what I've given than
Oh,
what
really?
when I've
Okay.
received. I don't remember the gifts I give. But I got a PSP for like my probably like 11th birthday. No, it's Christmas. Yeah. So that, and then I remember getting my first cell phone.
I
when was
remember that,
10.
dude. Your freaking red one. I remember that because he freaked the freak out for his birthday. Was it birthday or Christmas?
His birthday.
Dude, I remember.
Do you remember
yeah.
it was a surprise party? You
yeah,
remember that?
at Brennan's house.
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
got
okay.
that cell phone. I was like, I want a cell phone.
Yeah.
But it was like, I mean, cell phones back then weren't like a big deal until you got to like junior high. Then it's like, pff, if you don't got a cell phone, you could go slick a pole, dude.
For reals.
Yeah, I remember getting that. And then let's see. I don't know, man. Besides that, I remember getting Sky and his family, they gifted me a basketball one year for my birthday. I still remember this. I don't know I don't know
Was
when
it
it was.
the LeBron James basketball?
No, it was Dwayne Wade basketball. We
Oh,
had
the
my
black
birthday at
one?
like a taco time or a Taco John or Del Taco. I think it was like a Del Taco. Remember that?
Was it that the one that Grandpa and my dad
Yeah.
owned?
We had it there. Well, I don't know what year it was, but I remember that's what
Probably
you
like
guys gave me.
2007.
That's what you guys gave me. for my
D Wade
birthday.
basketball.
Yeah.
Nice,
I don't
nice.
know.
Was
it
it
just
the
came to
little
my
one
mind.
that we used
Yeah.
in your hot shots?
Yeah, little one.
Wow.
It's kind of a throwback, but yeah, besides that, I don't remember anything. I don't know, just off the top of my head, those ones I remembered.
Bro, you know what? I remember you getting the Lego basketball set
Oh,
for one of your
gosh.
birthdays. Remember that?
I remember playing that. I don't remember getting
No,
it.
it was so dumb to play, dude. It's like you had to pick up the ball and put it
That's
in your
one of
guy's
those things.
hands.
It's you love the idea, but it's not very practical.
Yeah, it
It's
doesn't work.
But you
Yeah.
hate the execution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you would have to put the basketball in the little Lego guy's hands, and you have to kind of hold him back and flick it.
Yep. Yeah.
And the
yeah,
Flick
ball
the
would
guy.
I had that too.
The
yeah,
ball
yeah, yeah.
launches across the room. Like it's
Yeah.
it's so small.
Yep.
Where'd it go?
The ball was the same size as his head too.
Yeah.
It was the
It just-
headpiece.
It gets lost. Yeah.
Yep.
So cool because you had like the court and everything, but
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
horrible. Yeah.
Flick him back. Yeah.
Dang it.
All right. So some of the top 3 that I can remember, and I've got others I can remember as well, but these ones I think were really impactful to me at the time. So the first one I can think of, I don't know these years. I don't know what years they were, how old. I can give you like a rough estimate of how old I was. The first one, I was probably, I want to say 10, 11. It was my birthday. And I was around that age when I really looked up to my older brother, and I wanted to be like him. I wanted to hang out with him. And then after a while, I hated him. And then me and him are best friends now. That's how it is with
how it
your
work-
older brother.
That's how it
Yeah,
works.
That's how it works. And then, so when I really, really liked him, I wanted to be just like him. It was my birthday. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to hang out with my brother on my birthday. And he tells me, he's like, Cole, I'm hanging out with my friends today. I'm sorry. And he's
Oof.
like, but don't worry. I got you this present. And I was just laying in his bed, and he gave me the present, and I opened up, and it was the All American Rejects Move Along album.
Oh my gosh.
And he put it
2006 or
into his CD player and hit play button, and we listened to it for a little bit. He's like, okay, I gotta go now, and I just sat there and listened to the whole rest of the album by myself in his room. It was great. The All American Rejects is like one of my favorite bands too. So shout out to my brother. He knew me.
Dude,
he knew
that's
me pretty
freaking
well.
cool.
It was fun. I also got Avatar Season 1 on DVD that year, so that was a good birthday. I still have that too. DVDs. The next one was, this had to have been 6th or 7th grade, because it was the year I got my Xbox 360, but it wasn't an Xbox 360 because I got that for my birthday. My dad found something like really cheap one online. But for Christmas, my mom found this at Costco. It was a Nintendo Wii ripoff. I think it was called the V.
I think you told us about this.
The
You told us
Nintendo
about this.
V.
Yeah, he's told
It
us
wasn't
about
the
this.
Nintendo. It was just the V or
And she
something.
came back with it. Yeah, I remember this.
So she gave it to me, and my first reaction was like,
Did it
"Oh,
break
this
out of the box?
sucks. This is garbage." I was kind of just like, "Oh man, Mom, why'd you get me this? I just got an Xbox. I wanted a game or something." I don't know if I said that. I feel bad if I really feel bad if I actually said that out loud. But that's what I was thinking. I was like, "Dang, dude, this sucks. This ain't no Xbox game for my new Xbox console." And after a while, during the same Christmas day, I was like, okay, but I'm going to humor Mom. I'm going to play it a little bit. Couldn't really get the thing to work that well. It was really, really weird. You had to download the games from the internet. It was hard. My mom came to me and was like, we can take it back and get you a game. And so we did that. We took it back and got a game. But really looking back, the reason why I remember this gift so much is because my mom actually cared about me enough to try to get me something she thought I would like. Because earlier I had talked about wanting to get a Wii because I was getting into games again and I wanted a Wii. And she's like, well, this is kind of like a Wii or something. So
Maybe it's a Wii. How'd she know?
like, I don't know if she knew if it was a Wii or not. I just thought she thought it was kind of like it or something. But I like, looking back, I felt really bad about I've even told her this whole story. I was like, yeah, I feel really bad about that. She's like, I don't remember that. But like looking back, I'm like, dang, my mom actually really liked me. She tried to get me something I would enjoy.
Yo, want to know my Wii story? And I think this is my third gift, if it counted as a gift.
Probably your fourth, but yeah, go for it.
So me and my mom were just at Walmart, and he says, "Look, Mom, that's the Wii. That's the thing I want."
That's it.
And it was only $250.
Oh.
Pretty cheap for a console back then. Pretty cheap for a console now, even more.
But if you just imagine your parent just be like, you know what, let's do it.
Yeah,
It
that's
never
what
works like that. It never.
That's what she did. Is like, okay, and then she just bought it that day.
Well, that's a gift, yeah. That counts.
And then I picked out a game too, a Super Paper Mario.
Oh my gosh, Dane.
And I was like, wow. Oh, it's like, make sure to finish your homework before you play. It's like, okay.
Dude,
I'll do
what the
all homework,
freak,
Mom,
Dane?
10.
Bro, that is like a dream. Even like just being like, you see a toy, like, please? No, man. Shut down.
Yeah.
This is why I don't bring you to the store because you ask for everything. Sorry. I want a toy.
It's little
I'm
Thane voice.
sorry.
That's the game I want, Mom.
That's the Wii. I
The
want.
Wii I
Are
want.
you
That sounds
trying to-
sexual, Thane. We're not buying it for you.
Whoa.
Whoa. No, that I remember doing like the whole thing like, yeah, that's the game I've been thinking about, like I've been wanting for a while now. But you don't say you directly want it. You just
Yeah.
kind of say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I would do that all
dance
the
it
time,
around,
and
yeah.
it never worked.
Never worked.
I tried everything. It never worked.
But later on, you get that for your birthday because your mom goes, "Oh yeah, he wanted that."
Or she would do something that like, that's the same thing. She gets something she thinks you'll like, but it's not it. You're like, all
Dude,
right.
that's definitely the perks of like having a job and making your own money. Is like
Yeah.
you can buy your own tish now.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly what you
for
want.
sure.
But I really do like the sentiment of like your parent
Mm-hmm.
or whoever trying to get something that they think you'll like.
Yeah,
It's very dangerous because sometimes it just goes completely wrong. But
yeah.
hey, it happens.
So the last gift that I could remember that I wanted to share. Now this was, I don't know what the occasion was. I don't know if I had saved up money, but I almost guarantee it was a gift. I don't think it was my birthday. I know it wasn't Christmas time. But anyway, my dad took me to Kmart and he let me pick out a Game Boy and one game.
Oh
I
my
picked out a
gosh.
Game Boy Advanced and Pokemon Red. That's right, gamers.
And that's what started this
Pokemon
heroin
Red,
addiction.
I used to play that one on the Game Boy.
Yeah.
It's freaking good.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I remember just sitting there playing that one for freaking probably 8 or 9 hours straight,
Yeah.
honestly. With a few breaks maybe, but that's the one that, yeah, I got into
Good
that one
tish.
a lot.
Yeah, I don't have that same exact red cartridge anymore, but I do have the same Game Boy. And it was fun. I'm glad my dad did it for me.
Thanks, Dad Chan.
Yeah, he got me hooked on him. Kmart's out of business now, too.
Bro,
So-
yeah,
Ooh,
shout
yeah,
out to
rip
Kmart, bro. Shout out to Kmart.
Yeah, I was like,
Walmart just came and went.
It was
curb
like,
stomped them.
okay, Mart, time to get out of here.
Okay, Mart.
by Kmart.
What's funny though is they even have the audacity just to go with Mart at the end too. Be like, yeah, not okay, Mart.
So it wasn't the Kmart in our hometown though, because I'm pretty sure that would have been gone by then. It was the town over Kmart.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The
gotcha.
twin.
The one that like went out of business.
It was
like,
there
within,
for a
like, 2 years
while.
ago or something
It was
like
a-
that.
yeah, it was there
I
for a
saw
while.
somebody commit a felony in that place.
What?
Yeah, we parked at freaking Kmart when it was there. And me and my mom, and it was my buddy and his mom, we were school shopping. And it was like probably 8 or 9 p.m., so it was pretty dark. And the store was probably closing in an hour.
No.
As soon as we get out of our cars and start walking towards the front, there was 2 guys. One of them came out, and he was carrying an Xbox 360 and like a handful of games, and they were running as fast as they could. And the other guy had 2 Guitar Hero guitars, and they were just booking it. This car pulls out right in front of us, like, whoop, the doors fly open, and the guys jump in, and they just take off. And then the lady runs out, and she has a notebook, and she's trying to write down the license plate. She's like, "Did you see their license plate? Do you know what they look like?" I'm like 10. I'm like, no. But it was wild. I'm like, wow. I just watched somebody commit a robbery, dude.
Wow.
I wonder if they ever caught him, bro. But think about how expensive all that stuff was at that time too.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
a brand new 360 with Guitar Hero stuff.
And they have all these games too. Oh gosh.
Dude, the Guitar Hero stuff back in the day was pricey.
It
Yeah,
was,
weren't the
dude.
guitars like $80 each or something?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh, bro. Yeah, they really got away. They had it planned out too. Cause
Yeah,
the guy was
it's
waiting.
like,
for
oh,
them.
bastards. It's probably a bunch of high school kids.
I mean, did they have their faces covered?
I can't remember. I don't remember.
If
I
they
think I
didn't
was
have their
10.
faces covered,
That was like almost
I'm pretty
that was
sure
over
they
a
got-
decade ago.
I'm pretty sure they got caught because
The cameras.
yeah, the
They probably had
cameras.
hats on. They kept their heads down, maybe.
Yeah.
Dude, I wonder if they got away.
We never looked into
Guess
it.
we'll never find out either, will we?
We'll never know.
Well, thank you, gamers, for listening to this episode of the Radkatz podcast. Talking Rad, the Podcats.
We appreciate you.
Like, I always do the full name.
Sure.
Make sure to comment below if you're one of those guys that robbed Kmart that night.
Yeah, if you're one of those guys,
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah.
We're not gonna report you anything. It's just we want to know if you got away. That's
Yeah.
finish the story for us.
Finish the story, but Mark.
We'll make fan
It's
fiction
good
about
story,
it, honestly.
Mark.
Thank you guys again. We hope you guys have enjoyed. Check out our videos. We released a boppin' video last Friday. Another episode of Rewind. We probably should have plugged at
Yeah.
the beginning of the podcast, let's be honest.
Yeah, I forgot.
Also,
So-
Zelda was supposed to come up this week, but we don't. Cold
Fall
as
Guys
It'll be
video
out on
came out.
Fall
It's coming out
Guy, yeah.
Wednesday. Tell them about Rewind, Sky.
It's about Bionicle, the Lego themed toy series that has been canceled twice. Yup, it got canceled in 2009, got rebooted, and canceled again in like
But
2014.
Sky,
Ooh.
don't tell them any more about it because they got to find out by watching the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, we talk about the games, the toys, and all of the
And many
entertainment
more.
media in between. So if you want to take a walk down memory lane of Bionicle, check it out at youtube.com/radkatz.
It's a fantastic video.
Cole made a bop and thumbnail for it too.
Yeah, I did. I got to do it right now.
Aw.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Thank you guys again.
Me, I'm lazy. I should really get a video out.
Encourage Stain, guys.
Encourage Stain. Tell him to make videos.
Videos are
Have a
hard
good
to
one.
make.
Bye, everybody, and keep it rad. What's the music?
No, that's the wrong one. It's
It's
that's when you know it's not a good
It's,
song because it's
it's,
just not memorable. The last two. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's how you know we need a new song already. That's how you know.
We did. We had that one for so long.
You know, if you say in that pitch, it kind of sounds like a Sonic song or Mario song.